let's litigate the case again for old time's sake.
I mean, this is almond milk. I'm like, motherfucker, that ain't milk. That's almond juice, right? And then they go to have a whole discrepancy on that. And then to prove them niggas wrong, I'm going to say some deeper shit, and they're going to say, you know what? We're going to go back to that, and then we go attack that. So basically, I'm going to say this, look. A honeycomb is a nut, a vegetable, and a motherfucking fruit. And when you squeeze it, juice come out called honey.
I'm not gonna lie, the almond juice thing kind of fucked me up.
You see what I'm saying, bro? So look, all I'm saying is, I was like the tiny little seed that fucking sprouted late. So my perception is a little late, but it's ahead of the time. So all I'm saying is this.
We'll talk
Look,
about
I'm just saying
call it
again.
almond milk.
I know, but remember, I gotta give you one and two.
Why do they call the stuff that comes out of the coconut milk?
See, I don't want y'all to get confused. Cause let's go ahead.
Maybe because
So
it's
now,
white.
Hold on, let's not get confused and let's respect who's bringing you the dinner. So now, my nigga Huey is on my side. He understands that almond milk is some funny bunny shit and it don't exist. But almond juice does. And that a honeycomb is also a nut, a fruit, and a vegetable. And when you squeeze it, you make some water. You make some juice. And when you add a little water, it becomes sweet water. And when Moses gave the Israelites sweet water, he gave them honey water. Now go back to the almond milk and the almond juice like I told you. And then you will attack the nut, vegetable, and the fruit, known as the honeycomb.
Yo, I can't think of any juice that's white.
My nigga.
Do you guys know if any?
Nigga.
Is there any juice that's white?
I can show you the seeds. Nigga, listen, I can show
Technically,
you
coconut milk would be.
Nigga, no. You see? Now I'm about to hit you with some deep shit. Watch this, bro. Let's go deep. Because we ain't gonna go homo. Watch this. If you got two seeds, and you squeeze those two seeds, and some white liquid come out, that is a juice. Now, what it came out of was a fruit. And right now, that fruit is not forbidden. But a long time ago, it was forbidden.
Because people use it instead of dairy milk from cows as a replacement.
Oh my God! If you listen to a woman, you're not gonna understand.
Wait. Milking
Mikey, look at yourself before I finish.
Okay, so milking is a
Oh my
process.
God!
Right?
This is why I can't bring nothing.
Think about how first of all, you'll squeeze a seed and make all the milk.
Who's the pig? Who the fuck is the pig?
The Jacobus is a pig. Jacobus is
Fuck you, Jacobus.
Wait, Samoa, are you here?
I had to lay it on him yesterday, bro.
Samoa, read the chat, Samoa. Samoa, bro. Samoa, they lied. Since video has him. There were eight teams on at the track that day. There were 8 teams, Samoa, and each one had their own tent. Okay, Chad.
Why would you put that in your
I
body?
made Mikey look at himself. And he's going back to
This
Mikey look at
This guy
himself.
thinks he made me look at myself. Bro, I'm a fucking poser, dog. I was a professional poser. I stared at myself more than anything, bro. I was the one that declared me staring at my butthole. You didn't do anything.
Guess what? Mikey saw.
That's the thing.
I made Mikey
I
look
look
at
at my
himself.
butthole.
Now guess what? Mikey saw.
I looked
I
at my
made
butthole.
Mikey look at
I
himself.
did it on
Now
my
guess
own. I
what?
didn't
Mikey
need your
saw.
help.
I made Mikey look at himself. Now guess what? Mikey
when I
saw.
saw you, bro, because it looked
I
like you
made
guys
Mikey look at himself. Now guess what? Mikey saw.
I'm gonna keep making you say that.
I made Mikey look at
Yeah, I'm
himself.
gonna keep
Now
making you
guess
repeat
what?
yourself.
Mikey saw.
No, don't stop now, bro.
Look at himself.
I don't think you
Now
can
guess
handle
what?
it.
Mikey saw.
It's too much of a tongue twister
I
for you.
made Mikey look at
Yeah,
himself.
you're already
Now
slowing
guess what?
down.
Mikey
You're
saw.
slowing down. You're already
I
slowing
know I'm
down.
dancing. I'm dancing with the song.
No, you're
I
not.
made
No,
Mikey
you're
look
not
at himself.
dancing.
Now guess
You
what?
already
Mikey
broke
saw.
too. For you to say I'm dancing, you already
where they
broke.
kick their
Come
legs
on.
up and the women in
You're
the
looking
dresses.
for a way
I'm
in.
doing that. I made Mikey look at himself. Now guess what? Mikey saw.
Nigga, you got colors?
I'm trying. I know that was a good part, right? Now look, let me go back to the fruit and the vegetable. You would agree that ain't no way almonds got titties and they cannot produce milk. You would agree with that?
Nah, you're trying to change it now. Look, you're trying to change it.
I mean, Mikey, look at the stuff. Now guess what? Mikey saw.
Look, see, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good.
Look at the stuff.
Forcing it.
Now guess what? Mikey saw.
Nah, bro, it don't sound good.
Now everybody gonna look. Everybody gonna look at you and guess what you looking at? And you gonna have to tell us, Mikey. You gonna have to tell us what
you say it. Say it. Why are you stopping your rhythm?
Because I want to tell them about the milk.
Quit. You quit. Okay, go.
Wait. Jacobus, can you do the because it was the blood? That's my favorite.
Yo, I never knew singing was powerful. I thought it was just
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I forgot about that One Blood song. That's crazy. That's scary. But look, let me just say this, Mikey. These niggas was telling me that almonds got titties and they produce milk, and I told them no. That is juice. When you squeeze nuts and you squeeze vegetables and you squeeze fruits, you get juice. Now, when you squeeze a
Why isn't it an extract?
Oh my God! So now when you squeeze, a honeycomb, you get some juice called honey, and that's a nut, that's a vegetable, and that's a fruit. Now, somebody asked about the white stuff. Now, if you got two seeds and you squeeze it and you shake it up, and some white stuff come out, that is juice, and therefore you would say
I'm not Jacobus.
Now, therefore you would say that is a fruit. Now, this fruit a man has. Now, this fruit is forbidden. No one is supposed to touch it. No one is supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to consume it. But a woman touched it and looked at it, and she consumed it.
Okay.
And now, yes, this is deep. For the forbidden fruit, I shall not say.
Yeah, I had a quick, really quick question. Come on, I had a really quick question. Yo, She-Wolf, I just saw your PTR. Yo, did your man finally put a ring on it?
He bought me 2 rings, Knowledge.
What? I see 3 rings in there.
Okay, the middle one I bought, and I said I was gonna give that to a man one day. That's a man's wedding band in the middle. It don't fit him, and he don't really wear rings, so I never gave it to him. But that's a man's wedding band in the middle.
She-Wolf, that's your hand?
Hey, Monica.
Yeah, that's my ashy ass hand.
Yo, She-Wolf, congrats.
Oh, she can do
Yeah, Monica, you need to read better.
These are old.
Yo, She-Wolf, you can scratch a good back.
I've heard that many times before.
Yo, what about a bad bag, nigga? What about a bad bag?
I do scratch a good back.
She can scratch a good back.
I'm checking Samoa now.
Yo, She-Wolf, you know what's funny? Have you ever heard the saying cats have like 9 lives?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Yo,
gotta read
I never believed in that saying.
Samoa, can you put it in the chat?
I saw Huey die at least 4 times. Yes,
It was bad. It was
I
pretty
saw him
bad.
die 4 times yesterday. 4 times today. I think he's on his last life. I mean, you know what that means, bro. What they say.
I'll be rooting for you, Huey. You're one of the better argument makers.
No,
But yesterday wasn't good, Huey. I've seen you make some of the better arguments in the room, Huey. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Yesterday it wasn't good.
That's a fact.
Wait, can I tell you what the...
Yeah, Monica's been trying to say something to Samoa for a minute.
Let him get that joke out.
What might go Samoa and Monica?
Throw that shit like that.
It'd be really quick. Like in your grok, like response here, it says typically this is what they do, and what I'm providing you is like what was testified to in the trial today. The Centennial on this day didn't happen. Okay, so like that's the difference.
Monica cooking.
I'm asking too, but the Grok also says Centennial's tent location was positioned on the far side or opposite side of the stadium from the Memorial High School tent.
Wait, this one testifies.
So,
Why are you guys
using Grok?
That's the worst.
Wait, real quick, is the trial being televised? You know.
no, he's underage.
No, these are all local reporters that are providing like 45 minutes, then they go out there, then they give you like the briefing of like what they, you know what I mean?
Rock is the worst though.
Well,
They could not show him and like record the trial, but I'm not too sure about how that state
Oh no,
works.
there's no electronic devices allowed anywhere.
Damn.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. But like you can tell that Grok doesn't actually have the up-to-date information because it's really generalized
Yeah.
like, in what is.
That's what I told you. It sucks.
Right.
Well,
No.
it's just a prompt, right? It's like
Bro, like if you use like
if you
chat
ask
reply,
right now,
you're
like,
gonna
what
get better result. You're gonna get better result.
well, that might be true.
I don't think so.
But there is a way of
Can't get clogged up.
prompting this better.
Test it.
Yeah, like there's a way of prompting this
Put
one
the
better.
same prompt in. Put the same prompt into both and see which one you get.
No, but like they both have like different default settings, right? But like if you're asking
So
something
see
direct,
which one is more. My claim is based off of accuracy, and I'm saying in reference to what you guys are like looking into, Grok sucks.
I
Oh,
don't know.
it's just
I
like,
usually
Test it. Put it into something.
oh, love and lunch.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
Oh,
Samoa.
love and
So
lunch.
Centennial High, according to Grok for my new prompt, Centennial High School was the only team without a tent set up that day,
Right.
and that's why Mike Hackens is for. He is the public defender. He's not a.
Love and love.
Well,
They hired a.
yeah, these are the people that are in the room. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh, love and love.
Right.
Like there's a lot of conjecture on like what the actual arguments are going to be. So I've learned 3 new things just from like watching these people. So
What's the other things you learned?
not just that they don't know each other. That the coach asked Austin Metcalf to be more of a leader and kind of like controlling the dynamic at these types of track meets. And
Yeah, there was
that,
some thefts at previous
oh
track
yeah,
meets.
and that Carmelo Anthony had a friend that was underneath this specific tent that called him over, and that's who he was engaging with.
Yo, so Samoa, forgive me, my nigga.
No, you guys do your thing.
No, I gotta tell you something, Samoa. Right? No, I'm not accusing no one. I'm just saying.
Backstabbing, two-faced motherfucker. Come on, get on.
I said, you understand what I'm saying?
No, it's stupid.
Whatever.
How many people want this professional control? If there's 3 people that want to come with 2 people, I won't do that. I'll probably do leave, but I will be 3 people. 3 people. Who wants to shoot the COVID? I'm looking. I'm looking.
That last time orders, are you done? I don't take orders from the Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. Let's see what you do when you're tired. Let's see how you push yourself. Come on, man. Get up.
I started doing.
I'm very excited.
I killed concrete at least 3 to 4 times, bro. I am on.
Alright, so battle me, nigga. Come out and play.
I was talking for 15 minutes thinking that nobody was talking, and then I changed the audio setting and realized that everybody was talking. I was embarrassed myself.
You scared, nigga?
What was that?
I totally
Oh, y'all heard
embarrassed
that? Somebody
myself.
text me.
Nigga, do you have a Siemens phone? Was that the Siemens phone?
No, it's the
Gary does.
This
It's
man
called
Simmons.
It's H-share.
Wait, he said Siemens. He ain't talking about the fucking Procreate. You nasty.
Samoa, did you hear Hunter speak to Fred after the killing?
Oh my God.
Did you hear what he said?
Believe it, you just unlocked it.
He had 2 in one house and one
If they keep getting back up again, turns out to be the goat.
Now, third one.
Stop taking constructive criticism from people that have never constructed anything.
Why did the arrest report? The arrest report.
Why are we just talking about murder?
It was last year though. Like it doesn't really matter now. Like we're gonna find out the truth.
Let's talk about why they.
The truth about what? What are you
My
talking about?
husband from coming
Is
to
that Carmelo
and his uncle.
Texas on the track meet?
Oh, is that finally happening?
Yeah, the trial's right now. Right, yeah. They just had opening arguments. The defense spoke as well, and they're going to provide.
That was going on.
Why haven't we had a trial for Luigi yet? Where's Luigi?
Yeah, it's going through. It's just they stop cameras from going inside because obviously.
What trial for Luigi? He committed murder.
But like he's still at some trial, right?
Yeah.
Or
It's premeditated murder. He's gonna be sentenced for a long, long time.
They just wait the death penalties now, but
No,
which is
I
good.
don't think they'll put him to death.
Does anyone think that this youngster that stabbed him is gonna get off?
I
What
hope he
Luigi
does.
Mangione, they did
Well-
a really good tango song about him. I'll put it in the chat.
Eminent is called due process. We can't just adjudicate him guilty without a trial. What the
I
fuck?
agree
Not
for
looking for
sentencing,
one. What's
but
wrong
they're gonna, like, the guy openly admitted to doing what he did. Like, it's done. They're just gonna sentence the kid.
Alright, why you keep calling him a kid? Kids are innocent. This wasn't an innocent man.
but I
This is
heard
somebody
it.
who murdered.
Carmelo's a kid too. Being
But I
trained
heard
as
it
a
was a
adult.
little murder.
Look,
But
when we
that's
say
what
Yeah,
we
but
thought.
he's black, so
Jinx,
no.
when we
Black
say
boys
kids,
aren't really kids.
look, when we say kids, we mean that there's a connotation that we have around it that makes it feel like a kid is
A
innocent.
Kanye
and
what?
baby.
A
But this
Kanye
is not
what?
a kid. Relax.
A connotation?
I mean,
What word are you using so I can learn it?
Oh, connotation.
Like maybe
Connotation?
Look, let's make it helpful.
Yeah, if it's connotation, I know what that is. I don't think you're using it correctly, but
Let's make it helpful. Let's make it helpful. If you exercised this morning, you would have been out of breath and you would have did yourself a favor. But you didn't do that. So don't try to exercise your mouth down. Okay? So now all I was saying is this. When we have words like kids and babies, we think of connotations, things that make us look at it in another manner that's more polite.
bro, he did it again.
And when we, oh my God, and when we look at this individual, this murderer, he was not innocent. He knew what he was doing. He also knew the consequences. And the fact he knew the consequences means he wasn't a baby. He was ignorant of what was going to happen. So he did this himself and he chose it. And you got people in this room saying, I will make the same mistake. So he is not wrong. And that doesn't make it right.
Jacobus? Or are you talking about Carmelo? Or Carmelo?
I was talking about both.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think's
One-
gonna happen
one
to
to-
Carmelo Anthony?
I think he might get off, bro. Like, does it matter to you guys that that in court today it's been verified that this dude outweighed him 100 pounds?
See?
So you got a 230-pound guy.
fucking told you guys. Go ahead, Samoa. I fucking
Yeah,
told you.
so
I'll
the
bet
230
anybody in here, that kid's going to
You
jail
know
for the rest of his
what,
life, bro.
Samoa, I
He's done.
think you owe me and Asian apologies for making us go through all those gymnastic hoops that you put us on.
Well,
I want to explain to you. Hey,
This is the first day of the trial. That's
They
comical.
can't put him away for the rest of his life because he's a minor.
Yeah,
You
they're
can't
not,
give
they're
minors-
not.
No, he's
You
a
can't give minors life without parole. Can't give minors L block.
He's now 19, like, I don't know what
Damn, Sheila. That you.
He's a fucking criminal, okay?
I see you've gone full diva.
No, I meant it's those things that the funny thing, I'll just, it's okay. That boy, that teenager, like, yeah, that's so cool, I know, just like, you know, like one is one.
Yeah, white, dead teenagers are a bummer.
Can I say the most?
Dead white boys are a bummer too.
You know what I thought was interesting? Monica automatically assumed that child, that minor white boy, was killed unjustly. She's already decided that. I don't remember. I'm so okay. Whatever.
Austin bedtime.
Whatever his name is. You've already decided that child was killed. I don't have to. I want to. No, don't tell me what the fuck to do.
does not.
Anyway, if you've already decided that he was killed unjustly, we don't know yet if it was self-defense. You've already decided in your mind that it was murder. So that already goes to show that people like you cannot be objective and unbiased, right? You already have preconceived notions about whether or not the child was murdered or he was killed in self-defense. You've already decided that. So somebody like you cannot be unbiased. You cannot be objective. You cannot listen to the evidence and will not listen to the evidence and wait to make a judgment.
Yeah, you don't.
That's why we say people like you should not take over an entire jury, 12 people who look like you. That's why we say that. Because 12 people like you will decide before they hear the evidence that it's unjust. Somebody like you will decide before the evidence that it was unjust.
She will, Austin Metcalf deserve to die.
Well, Monica's a racist. I just want her to be biased.
She will, do you think Austin Metcalf deserves to die?
Nobody deserves to die, but that's not what you're litigated. What are you litigated?
I'd like to hear from She-Will.
What's
Is
being
that a
litigated is
possibility?
whether he is a murderer.
Can I
Whether
speak
he
to
acted
She-Will?
with malice, like we don't care. Life.
We don't care.
Like Cyrus Carmack and Austin
When I talk about Cyrus, meanwhile, crying.
And Austin caught that heat.
She-Will, do you think?
I'll burn down all
you
South
think-
Carolina. Let's go.
Monica, wait, Monica, just wait.
She-Will, do you think Austin
Just wait,
Metcalf deserves
Monica.
to die?
Yes.
I think that we should wait to see the evidence to decide if it was justified or unjustified, and we shouldn't decide before whether it was unjustified or justified.
That's a fact.
That's what I think.
So,
That's what
you're not answering my question. Can you answer this one? Can you answer this one? Do you think Carmelo used excessive force?
Monica, you want me to make a decision before seeing the evidence, and I'm trying to tell you I can't do that.
Did Rick
I
Toy use
accept your
excessive
answer.
force?
Thank you, She-Will.
Wait.
Thank you,
Can I
She-Will.
ask you a different question? So this is
Oh, wait.
slightly worth talking over.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick. So Monica,
I'll ask you a question. Go ahead.
Reed, just shut the fuck up.
can I ask my question now real quick? Real
No,
quick.
yeah, I'm gonna finish in like 5 seconds. Yeah, I was just confused. My arrest report was like triple that size, and it was just like a tiny bit of like non-violent or whatever. So I was just confused why it's so short. It just.
That's
Okay.
a good
Is he-
No, this is a discovery, turns out, and this is a narrative.
No, she just saying she was walking gangster. I thought I heard a woman talking. I thought I heard a. Go ahead, Miss
So,
Fifi.
pardon me, speak.
I got a question for you. Oh,
Yeah,
my
okay,
God.
Miss Fifi,
No, Miss Fifi, I'm sorry.
No, she know what she did. She know what she did.
Shut up,
I
Nicole.
got some questions for you too. Can we go let Huey go?
Fucking skinny Monica.
Your mic is close, Fifi.
Or drug dealing relevant to his death? We should, everything, all the information that's relevant to his death should be brought before the jury.
But would you think it's inappropriate to do a whole investigation about like his
Huey, that likely would be something that a judge would say that can't come into the trial, the jury can't.
No, wait.
Unless it was relevant to his, if it was relevant,
Okay, sure. So the only, Look, the only reason I'm asking is that I always find it interesting in the case of George Floyd's death and Candace Owens did what she did. Nobody really had a problem with that. Nobody had a problem.
Can we finish? Fucking Indian fucker.
When it came to George Floyd's death, nobody took the weird sympathetic approach that you're like approaching Austin Metcalf. I don't remember hearing you or anybody on that side have that same sympathy and then arm in arm with everybody else who was like, it's fucked up that George Floyd died the way he did. Right? But it's just interesting that like nobody can really examine the circumstances. We can't like just I guess have any kind of empathy or sympathy for Carmelo Anthony because Austin Metcalf is the victim and like he's a poor white kid that it just feels that way. He's a poor white kid died and therefore, we shouldn't look into it or XYZ. But like would you be comfortable if we decided, hey, lefties, let's band together and like look into fucking Austin.
The third time your third time you asked me the question, my first answer wasn't good enough. I said if it's relevant to his death,
She said
if
no.
it's
She said no. Let that black boy
relevant,
answer.
I don't, hey, Bree, why don't I give you the mic and you repeat exactly what I said, because maybe they'll hear you better, because they're sure not listening.
She's saying that black boy should rot in jail. All black boys should go to prison.
So she passed it on
Works
to me.
for Nugget. I'm about to block you.
You can block me, Monica. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna cry. I'm cry. I mean,
so Huey, I think the significant difference is in the fact that the argument is that his fentanyl, his drug habits seem to have a role in it, because I'm talking about George Floyd, that is, because he was with his drug dealer at the time, and then we also found drugs in the system, and there was an open cap in the car. So if that wasn't relevant, you'd be 100% right. Like when they talked about him, having this robbery of this pregnant woman, I don't think that was relevant. So in that context, you're right on that. But the drug use is with drug.
So I was trying to answer that question in principle. Because obviously there's different cases, right? One's an adult, one's not. Right. One's from the streets, one's not. Like we understand the differences. I'm trying to discern a principle here, right? My question to you is, like, somebody said, Monica asked, did Austin Metcalf deserve to die? So I'm just going to ask it the other way around, right? Did George Floyd deserve to die?
No, he didn't deserve to
okay,
die.
So then, any of that other shit, why did that matter?
It's irrelevant.
Bro, that's not how you view the situation.
That's not ignoring the fact that
Metcalf crossed the line, then death would be warranted. So we just kind of get a temperature check of how you view the situation.
That's not ignoring the fact that they just selected an all-white jury for their trial.
I'm sorry,
you can't point out that this is a manipulative tactic from the left as far as like virtue signaling and guilting people into doing what they want, and then the person that's like on the right pointing at the person on the left deploying the same tactic.
Trying to humanize
Austin. Just hold on.
And
dehumanize. Just hold on, lady.
I'm not saying that you
I don't understand what you meant. Could you clarify that?
Hold on. Yeah, so like the question is, hey, do you think Austin deserved to die? Like this is like a guilt trip for the trap that's kind of like
ding.
It's a deployed trap to guilt somebody by saying, hey, you're a bad person, by avoiding the actual conversation and being of, is this going to be like guilty or not guilty, and factoring in the evidence? Like that's the real conversation, right? So her doing that, but pointing at the left, like, hey, you guys are bad people for doing this type of a thing, and now she's doing that type of a thing. I think that's what Huey picked up on. Like, hold on, let's.
Yeah. And to be fair, Monica, I think you probably misworded, because I hate when people do that personally too. When people say you deserve to die, I think what she said was it justified. Do she feel it's justified? But deserving to die is really a weird thing, because deserving to die is like extreme, right? Like most people don't deserve to die. Maybe pedophiles, rapists, yes, but just someone who had an argument or a fight, no. So yeah, I don't think anyone is entitled to death.
Except Louis made the argument that Austin deserved to die and he's not sad he's dead and he doesn't even remember his name. And Twerks for Nuggets just said yes, he deserved to die. So I was actually hoping, she would say no, he didn't deserve to die.
Monica, it's not about whether he deserved to die. It's about whether it was justified. I'm answering you, Monica. You're asking the wrong question. This is about whether this was justified or not. If this was self-defense or murder. So when you're asking if he deserved to die, that is not a question that is going to be fucking answered when this jury makes a decision. That is irrelevant. And I think you're asking that question to steer away from, right? It's an obfuscation from the fact that this could have likely been self-defense. So that's why I can't, and I will not answer that question.
So you answered me, and I accepted your answer, and your answer was, I don't know yet.
Everything is happening.
I have to accept your answer whether I like it or not, because that's your answer, and I thank you for it.
Wait, Monica,
I'm not fighting you over it.
Monica, you don't feel like you did the Piers Morgan trick?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Wait, let me describe the Piers Morgan trick for the audience. After October 7th, one of the things Piers Morgan perpetually found himself doing is anytime he had somebody who was, I guess, coming to speak up on behalf of, let's say, Palestine, he'd do this weird thing where it's like, oh, was October the 7th justified? And like, he'd force this weird.
You condemn Hamas, yo.
You condemn Hamas. Remember that shit? Like, where it's like, it's clearly, the conversation is bigger and broader than, like, let's say, the atrocity of October the 7th, right? It's the Piers Morgan trick where you're trying to force people to, I guess, not committing to the broader conversation and, like an arbitrary sort of, like, moral position such that, like, it seemingly undermines the broader discussion that they're trying to have, right? It's a weird thing. It's like a weird moral gambit that you're putting people into that kind of situation by asking, did he deserve to die? Like that's such a weird question.
Huey, bro, what we're witnessing right now, Huey, what we're witnessing. Listen, Huey, what we're witnessing right now
That's a fact, bro. Hello, that's a fact,
Y'all
bro.
gotta let news speakers talk.
This is what I'm saying because this is a beautiful conversation. I work for a black grassroots organization, and a lot of people don't pay attention to these things. What we're witnessing right now
Are you
is
Dominic
what works
Alexander?
What works for them?
Dominic Alexander?
Hold on. What work doesn't work for
Don't
us?
dead name me.
Look, what works for them doesn't work for us. When kids were getting bullied in school and their people were killing themselves, they started movements and they were locking up people who were bullying their kids. When Carmelo Anthony's bully got killed by the person being bullied, they selected an all-white jury with no black people on that panel. The laws that work for them don't work for us. Look at what just happened with the Chinese man at the gas station where they chased this young boy 100 yards and he had his back turned when they gunned him down.
130. That's a whole
murder.
football field, goal post to goal post.
Exactly. He wasn't a threat.
Plus 10 yards.
He wasn't a threat, and they shot him down, and he was found not guilty when that is actually, indeed, murder, according to their laws. You understand what I'm saying? So when we look at what's in society, we have to understand, we have to start stating the fact that their laws are for them, and they don't fucking work for us. Anytime something happens to one of their individuals, it works for them. But when it's happening to our people, it doesn't work for us. And this is exactly what we're going through in society at this time.
I agree. That's why I think people like Monica. That's why I like I think people like Monica shouldn't be commenting on situations like this because they are very biased and they do not.
No, they're not. You just repeat what he said.
I mean, you just I understand you're a single man who doesn't have any or boyfriend. That's why you're on stage talking to 8 hours and interrupting and want to be heard.
But we all grown. We can have a
Loneliness is depressingly hard. I totally being that I'm the bigger person and I need to be coddled. I need to be coddled like the bitch you are. I'm gonna being coddled like the bitch you are.
We can have this conversation.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass the mic.
Just calm down.
But if I get the limelight, y'all won't cry, right?
Yeah, because okay, share knowledge. How much is it? How much you need, nigga? Like, cause fuck all this. Like, I'm tired. Like, how much you need, man? Okay.
This is like Trump is trying to
show me some rabble. Show me some legs.
Yo, what the fuck?
Bro, Trump is trying to actively change one of the 3 sections of the 14th Amendment, which was basically created to have slaves become...
Amendment?
You know what?
Monica, I know what I meant. You said jurors. It said jurors. I didn't check it. You didn't say jurors. You said jurors. So quit it, Monica.
But he's trying to change the 14th Amendment, and that was basically created for the freedom of slaves and shit. You see what I'm saying? And there are 3 parts to it, but we all know how our president likes to act. He likes to pull people in by saying it's about the immigrants, and then we fall for the shit, and then immediately after he attacks black people. Immediately after. No pass, go collect $200. Immediately. So if he's going to do this and put it on the network and on the mainstream, that is so that immigrants' children don't get birthright citizenship, when birthright citizenship was created because of slaves and slavery, what does that mean for our people?
No, I mean we're okay. Like, what are you talking about? America.
No, it doesn't mean that we're okay because he's also trying to change another thing to where if your last name,
Yep.
if your last name is not the same name on your birth certificate, you lose the right to vote. So what does that mean for married people? See, it's a lot of shit that's changing, bro.
Oh,
I know what you're saying, but this is what he's doing.
No, I'm saying what you. The shit you're saying is doesn't even make sense.
But this is what he's doing.
You get married, you change your name for everything from your driver's license to.
But didn't you just hear what I said? Hey, Free, did you hear what I said?
Sounds just like fear mongering.
Free, did you hear what I said? They're literally changing things for our people, which is why they just changed the voting districts, which was changed because it was what it is now, which is what they just changed, and it was racist back then, which is why they changed up the districts. So more black voters voted counts, and they just changed it back to where our votes don't count in certain districts anymore, to where Republicans and the motherfuckers who don't believe and, being peaceful on this planet, I'll say that much, they get a majority vote at this
point. I'm talking about the case anymore. We're going every fucking way. We just house on.
No, I'm speaking about everything that they're doing.
Yeah, but these are the people who claim they want democracy, but when it pertains to black people, all of a sudden things are out the window. These people don't believe in a democracy. And it's embarrassing. And what I noticed is that, men speak, they can go on and on, but when I speak, people want to go rabble, or chicken brain, or chicken head over there wants to come off mic and speak over me. But it's okay. I think you're absolutely right, Graham. I think that what you're saying is quite pertinent to the future of America. People want to talk about democracy and freedoms, but they're okay with limiting the freedoms of black people. I don't really understand the questions that are asked towards Monica because we know she's a racist. And the thing is that when you ask Monica these questions, you expect a different answer, but her response is always going to be aligned with whiteness. She is fine with a black man going to jail. She is fine with black men dying.
She's a big
but as soon as
why do you think they never teach what the Declaration of Independence teaches in elementary school?
Go ahead, Agent.
Yeah. But as soon as a white person is in question, she wants to, these people like Chicken Head down there and Monica, they want to humanize that individual, even though what they did was disgusting. It was dehumanizing to that individual. And then they want to create a monster out of that black person. And it's really sad, but like at the end of the day, we know Monica's character. We know if she's one of the 12 jurors, she's going to find that boy guilty. Monica, you're not the chicken head, so you don't need to put that PTR.
Yeah, you don't got to body like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that we're very aware of, Monica's sentiments towards black people. So I just think some of the questioning or her involvement in conversations, her responses are surprising. They're not surprising.
When we think about what we learn in these areas, well, we can't forget about the Reagan boxes. We can't forget about what they did to those black men that had syphilis for 40 years. We can't forget about what they did with Black Wall Street. We can't forget about how Gaddafi tried to get their ass money to fund black education and black people, and they turned that money down. We can't forget about certain things that would have put us in a certain light of elevation to put us on the same level as these people, but they want us to die and they want us in prison because our bodies generate more money for their economy. You understand what I'm saying? There is a lot of things happening that you should. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes, he's right.
Yes.
Okay, real quick, I just have one more question. I promise I'm gonna be done with this, okay? Monica, I noticed that you have a PTR of a tweet from Austin Metcalf that says something like, faith that God got me and my work will pay off. And I'm guessing that tweet is somewhat like indicative of his character in some sense, that he's a God-fearing kid, he was a faithful kid. My question to you is, do you think when he told Carmelo to leave the tent, he was acting godly?
I think we should wait for the trial. Just
I
like
think
she
that
once
we
said.
should wait.
That's wait, no, hold on, Graham, hold on. That's not going to be addressed in the trial, though. Obviously, I'm just asking you in terms of his
It
character.
might be.
Do you think that was the godly thing to do? Do you think Jesus would have told Carmela to leave the tent?
So in the Discord, there are 3 videos.
She doesn't
I'm
know
answering your
Jesus.
question. I'm answering your question. I just need a minute to answer it. So, the interrupters can stay on mute. In the interviews by Hunter, they said they didn't notice Carmelo until he started shouting. And then he started talking reckless. So if you're protecting your area, like Hunter also said, the coaches said, hey, we've had some thefts at track meets. Be alert and aware of your belongings and your team's belongings, and pay attention to your surroundings. Then he was honoring his neighbor, wasn't he?
Well, let me ask you a question. Wait. Hold on.
Okay, I'm not to do any racist. What questions are we asking?
Rabble.
Can you just move him down, Knowledge, instead of... No?
Why move me down when everything I'm stating is facts?
Graham, just chill, Graham. Okay, so, Monica, you don't think that it's likely the case that if it was Jesus, you don't think that it's likely the case that if it was Jesus would probably, if he thought Carmelo was like, let's say, a disturbed young man wilding out, he would have prayed for him rather than kick him out the tent? You don't think that's more likely?
I'm educated. I said no.
Maybe performed an exorcism too.
Sure, that would have been better than like
And look,
manhandling him out the tent, right?
we correct, depends on what you talk about manhandling. Could have been a push, could have been a touch, could have been a shove. We'll see the testimony.
But witnesses already came out and said that he phically touched him.
When someone says, when someone the U.S. Constitution and they talk about the amendments, we make sure that the verbiage is clear. We correct people when they say things that are wrong, and I'll stand a correction as well as anyone else should. Because when we are impeccable with our speech, it increases the chances that people actually hear us. Not always, but a lot.
Did that answer your question?
See, what happened is, what happened in that situation is, hey, hold on, man, let me say this.
Bro. She wasn't done. Rabble. Y'all interrupted. Rabble.
I like to give the remaining of my time to Knowledge.
Yeah, so I disagree with everything that Dog is about to say. Go ahead, Dog.
No, so I mean, listen, right? You just witnessed the fake Christianity that gets oftentimes weaponized against me in full display. The question wasn't answered, so the question still stands. Would Jesus cast Carmelo Anthony out of the tent, or would he bring him into the fold? What does Christ say about being the lost shepherd? That when the one goes astray, he will go seek the one that is lost. That specific one, he will go seek that one that is lost. Monica speaks about exorcisms, right? Last time I checked, when somebody's demon possessed, they get violent. They want to put their hands on somebody, and sometimes people who are demon possessed, they get shot. Alright, so I think really the onus of the demon possession should have been on Metcalf for thinking that he has the authority to put his hands on someone over something that's not even his property. It wasn't his property.
Oh, he just wrenched the Bible.
He was just someone, he's like, lose some weight. So as I'm saying, right?
Let us continue.
So we can hear the brother, the Fleming Samoa's voice when he speaks. I think he needs to get a detox in his system. I'd recommend ginger, turmeric, with some pineapple. Good way to cleanse your system, brother.
Little cayenne too.
Rabble. Right? And also, I do think that on the topic of exorcisms, right, we do need to cleanse the spirit of the room. Jesus definitely would have taken Carmelo Anthony in.
He would have de-armed Carmelo Anthony without even putting a hand on him. What did he tell Peter?
He told them.
Alright, when Peter was ready to pull out the sword, what did he tell him? The Christians don't know about that though, but I'll let you go. That's all I gotta say.
Well, if we're gonna talk about
Christianity, I was next. Freeze next. A
lot of these Christians are Paulites.
Freeze next. Come on, Graham. You always spoke, bro. Thank you. Let's go ahead and address this question about the Christian thing. I don't like this idea that Christians are supposed to be pushovers and pussies, right? Like, that's not, especially like back then, alright? We come from the crucible, this brimstone age, where Christians would pretty much go to war and all types of shit for their beliefs. I'm saying we as humans. Anyhow, the bottom line is that, yeah, Christ or his followers probably would have told him, hey, this ain't your space, could you please move? And we always try to interpret this in the worst faith possible, that Metcalf just walked up to him and said the most egregious shit. No one, especially for those who are trying to defend Anthony, no one's considering the possibility that he probably asked him nicely. Like, hey, man, everything's good? You over here playing the reason?
There are witnesses and evidence to show that's not what happened.
I got you, brother. Hold on, time out. No, dude.
The white man is always good. The white man is always polite. The white man is all love.
It's still on me.
But I'm just saying, though, what you're saying is false. So let's give the people the truth, jury.
Hey, let me finish, bro. I was doing a hypothetical.
We don't do hypotheticals when we're speaking about something that's happening. That's not what happened.
Put his hand on his head.
He put his hands on him. He fucked around him down.
Come on, man.
That man fucked around and found out.
Yo, Graham, chill, bro. You have to come and talk.
Okay, one mic on free range, please.
One mic on free. Rabble.
Thank you. So no witness reports suggest that this boy came to them in a hostile way. And you got a bunch of lies that you think. There's a bunch of lies that you guys believe. That you got. Hey, stop talking, bro.
Bro, it's an altercation.
Let me finish. You don't want me to talk, but you won't let me fucking stop and get my point out. What the fuck? Anyhow, let me finish. There's a lot of conspiracy theories you motherfuckers believe about this, that these boys tried to jump him, which is not true according to the police report. It just seemed to be one debate between these two boys, not the team. Nigga, shut up.
Don't trip out.
We can't disagree. Just shut the fuck up, nigga.
Look. Starting right now, any interruptions, you'll get muted. No one.
Raffle.
Thank you. So, the bottom line is, according to the witnesses on the report from the people at the time of the scene, they said it was only between those two boys. And they didn't say. I forgot it's toddler time. So, between the people involved, those two boys only had out. So the whole narrative about the two boys approached him, false. The boys tried to take his phone, false. They tried to jump him, false. They was bullying him, false. They knew him beforehand, false. So far, there's nothing corroborate that bullshit. At the end of the day, he did touch him. That does not warrant you to get fucking stabbed or jumped or kicked or none of that shit. And these same people, I guarantee you, in any other scenario, they wouldn't have the same sentiment because, again, they only lean to their bias. If a guy went to a gym, for whatever fucking reason, he's not supposed to be there. Not the clerk or the people that work there or the police. If just regular customers was saying, hey, could you leave, sir? And he said, hey, just don't touch me. Just don't touch me, we cool. And one of them put their hands on him, just literally touch him. He knocks him the fuck out or stab him or break their neck. None of y'all would say, well, she should have kept her hands to herself. You would think like, dude, that's not an appropriate fucking response. But in this situation, we're gonna act like it's totally normal to reach around in your fucking bag, look for a weapon after you ask someone to touch you and then stab them, knowing they're not aware of the danger that you pose to them. So the bottom line is, I'll land on this point, you don't know what tone he came to this dude in, spirit he was operating in. It's not like because he's a fucking Christian, he's supposed to just not stand up for himself or at least consider, I don't even say stand up, let me take that back, consider to address somebody who might be doing something wrong. Because he's probably thinking that, hey, you being here could cause a conflict amongst us, so I just want to ask you nicely to leave. The bottom line is, yes. The bottom line is you're not operating in good faith to give any consideration to the white guy. I would do it for the same for fucking Anthony. But like I said, it just don't look likely that he had any justification to be there, let alone respond the way he responded. I'm just calling you guys out. You're full of shit. I'm glad you guys are in the fucking audience. So you say that so logical people can speak.
Are you crying?
Hold on, look. Let me, because I'm finna leave. I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave the room. Hold on, I'm about to leave the room. I pose this question before I leave.
I think Samoa was next.
Okay, Samoa and then Bima. I think if no one was after Samoa, I think.
But yes, one Michael Samoa. Any interruptions, you will get moved as of now.
Alright, so I normally don't like entertain like the fleas and everything as far as like those that aren't even at a white belt status, right? But like when people rent the Bible, so like this is in reference to a person's flock of 100. This is in Matthew and Luke, right? It talks about like being within the flock. So the flock here, on how you're able to apply this to the Carmelo Anthony thing is, there is a real high school flock. If one of them would stray away, would you not go retrieve the sheep of the flock? Is Carmelo a part of the memorial flock? Answer, no, absolutely not. Right? So like when people take Bible verses and try to like make a point, it's just so stupid, bro. Just to update your record. So like just to update your for you, Free. So it says here that something that was said was that he did have a friend there that caught his attention that went over there underneath the tent, so that he was speaking to somebody there, and that the defense is arguing now that it was that Hunter and Austin were standing over him is the wording that they use. So, hey man, new information every time.
Yeah, thank you, Samoa.
Alright, next in the queue is
May I go after Bima?
Next in the queue is Bima. Any interruptions as of now, you will get moved starting.
Wait, hold on. Can I go after Bima?
Yes.
Grim said he wanted to leave also, and he wanted to go. So let's get Grim in there.
Oh, Grim can go before me. He can go
Alright,
before me.
it's on Bima. Any interruptions as of now, you will get moved starting now.
Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, we could have gathered that the brother was there. I'm just listening to the brother's statements. The brother, the original interview the day after with the mother, he was standing there. He used the term, "We got in an altercation." We got in an altercation. So I mean, like, that's coming directly from Hunter's mouth. He included himself even later on in the interview, and he said that he was there, right? He said it. He said, "I was there. We were talking to him. I turned my back." I mean, and when the actual stabbing, because he started to walk away, he didn't see the but basically the point is he admitted that he was there too. Okay, so
He said talking reckless as well. Sorry, specifically that Carmelo was talking reckless, whatever that means.
Thank you. So yeah. So we already knew that. Okay, that's the first thing. And the other thing is,
Sorry.
is this,
It took a while because someone turned off the handbrake.
that's okay. So again, what we're litigating is whether Carmelo is guilty of murder. Is he guilty of murder? Versus, I want everybody to look up, what is self-defense? If you feel like you're a statist and you can't look to and figure it out on a moral status, I know that's a big deal for a lot of people here. You got to get into you got to get into a lot of stuff. You could appeal to the law. Okay, that's fine. Look up what qualifies as self-defense. What happens during self-defense, right? What are you able to do during self-defense, right? And to form then your opinion. I want you, because we're going for Texas. Oh, so I'm going to tell you right now, I don't agree with a lot of what these states consider what I have the ability to do if I feel my life isn't threatened, if my life is if my life is threatened. So I ask you, we'll do a little bit of a test, right? We'll all look to see what self-defense, what qualifies as self-defense, right, in the state of Texas. And we're going to see, okay, well, what was Carmelo able to do? And I want you to remove a couple things. Well, we'll get there. Let's start there.
Alright, who's next in the queue?
I'm next, because I'm finna go pick up my kids.
Where the queue at? Is there a queue?
It's Brim,
Yeah, there's a queue. There's
Benny,
a queue. It's like 4 p.m.
Let me back to the queue.
Alright, so look,
Alright, one Michael Graham. Any
Alright, so look,
interruptions?
now,
One mic on Graham.
My baby, before we pull out.
One mic on Graham. Any interruptions, you will get moved as of now.
No, it's real quick. Can you post it?
Alright, so this goes back to what I was saying about what self-defense is when it comes to what it means for them and what it means for us. Now, if we looking at it in the light of the situation of the way that they're trying to explain it to other people in the room, okay, say if Carmelo was in a tent that he didn't belong in, right? Okay, they asked him to move. He didn't go get the authorities. Instead, they approached this young man, and in the evidence and the witness statements, it says that Metcalf forcibly pushed Carmelo. That is an act of self. Once someone puts their hands on you, your life becomes in danger in that instance. Now, that's just like if someone punches you and you have a gun on you, you fear for your life and you shoot them, correct? Or am I incorrect? Just because they didn't have one doesn't mean anything. Your life was in danger, you felt for a threat for your life, so you took action in that moment. And his brother already said that he was a part of the situation as well. They tried to physically remove that young man from that tent as if though they were the authorities or the individuals, says the coaches, as if they were the coaches or the people who were hosting that event, even though they were the people who were a part of that event. They should have never put their hands on him. What Metcalf did is fuck around and find out. But the law only works for them, correct? Because if it was reversed and it was him sitting down and a black man approached him, they would give him life. And he's facing an all-white jurors. You feel what I'm saying? This is blasphemy. Law only works for them. And we see this time and time and time again. That if we find ourselves in the same situations that they find themselves in when it comes to us, when they murder us, we get the ultimate price and they get to walk away scot-free. And it's as simple as that. We can try to ignore what the fuck is going on in the world, but this is what's happening right now. The same way with the boy that they said stole 3 waters, but when they found his body, after they chased him down all of those yards, he didn't even have any fucking waters, but then they said he had a gun. Okay, that's fine as well. He had an unregistered weapon that he did not fire, and they chased him down. He was not a threat. How can you find him not guilty? That's murder. Fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all ass gotta start understanding certain things. The law works for them, not for us. And it's as simple as it gets. And I'll land there.
I believe next in the queue is agent. Oh my god. No interruptions starting now.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind people about the prophet Tariq Nasheed, and he came out with this amazing film called Hidden Colors. In Hidden Colors, they spoke about a thing called buck breaking, right? And I wanted to tell you about buck breaking. It's a brutal historical debated practice in which slave owners purposely subjected strong, defiant, enslaved black men to extreme public torture, including sexual assaults, to strip away their masculinity and assert total dominance, right? And what I have seen displayed from Chicken Head and Unibrow Samoa is the aftermath of buck breaking, right? How they feel as though the white man is God. And what they actually tried to do was humanize Austin. They said that Austin basically put prayer hands on Carmelo, that there was no altercation, that the white man can't be violent. You know, the white man can't try to exert their dominance onto other people, right? This is what the 2 black men, or the 2 broker men, were trying to say, try to claim to. And I find it quite embarrassing, and this is why I feel as though black men cannot lead, because of these buck-broken black men that we've seen on stage. Now, we know what altercation means, and oftentimes altercations lead to violence. That's the whole term of altercation. It's always a hostile engagement, right, when we talk about altercations. And that was reported several times. That that's what occurred between Carmelo and Austin, yet they choose to ignore that and try to, like I said, romanticize, because that's what they dream about, sleeping with white men. Romanticize Austin. He was handsome, he was great. The black guy wasn't supposed to be there. It was raining. It was a tent. I think it was a sports event. If some somebody goes underneath a tent for rain to cover from the rain, I don't see that as a big deal. I don't see that as a reason to approach someone, and I don't really understand why like simple humanity or simple politeness is omitted when it pertains to white men. But this is what happens when you're buck broken, right? You see the black man as a demon and the white man as God because he rammed his dick up your anus. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Alright, can you guys sit here, please?
Dog was dog.
I was in the queue. I was in there. I was in there. I don't know you put me, but I was in there. AK and then it's
You shooting. That's a throw shooting.
I don't
even know the queue and I for the queue.
It was AK free.
Oh, sorry.
No, Dog was next. Dog was.
That's cool.
I don't know who's next.
Oh, it was Dog.
How you know
What's
what's
the
next?
bro?
And you don't know shit.
I'm not. I'm enforcing people over talking.
I'm not the dog.
So how the fuck you know who's supposed to be talking?
Anybody besides Ak, if you.
Let's go, baby.
No, Dog was next. You said it in the chat.
Yo, watch your mouth. You don't
Dog
want to
said it in the chat. Dog said it in the chat.
No. Okay, who's next?
It was Dog. Dog said it in the chat.
Dog thing free.
Y'all okay with Dog?
Oh, you skipping over Ock free?
No, but Dog was next. Dog was next.
Samoa thinks, look, Samoa thinks he's next.
So I add me to the
He's
queue.
on in the chat though, bro.
You got to me, bro.
In
You got
the
to me.
chat.
Dog free.
Oh my God. How about this? Look, I'm thinking of number 1 through 5. I'm thinking of number 1 through 5.
3.5. 3.5.
Acknowledge it's Dog, AK, Free, Samoa.
Who's closest?
So it's Dog. Okay. One mic on Dog. Anybody who interrupts will get moved.
God bless the brother Samoa for that. Thank you, brother May. I just want to say that no matter how you flip it, I was personally trolling when I quoted that scripture, but I mean, we can redirect what Christ says about this situation if Christ really could be put in the situation. But Matthew 25, verse 34, actually verse 35 is referring to when Christ comes back. It says, "When I was hungry and you gave me something to eat, I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him and say, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and we gave you something to drink? When you as a stranger owed you?" And he responds, the king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did me." Quote is that if you didn't, I think it could have been avoided if Austin was kind to the brother and let him in. Because at the end of the day, Austin didn't know who this boy was. Right? The Bible does say be kind to everybody, for you never know if you're even entertaining strangers. It says that for a reason. Be kind to the stranger is the whole purpose of it, right? And I think that's the thing that, like, that's the whole purpose of what I'm like getting at, is that, like, if you want to take the spin on it, there's a blame on Austin too. He's not just this innocent victim. And I think we just got to be honest about that. So I mean, that's all I got to say. But that's me.
Alright, who's next in the Matrix? I mean, in the queue. Alright, one mic on.